The northern frontier lay shrouded in a relentless snowstorm on October 27, 2025, at 02:17 p.m. PKT. Towering pines bowed under the weight of fresh snow, their dark silhouettes barely visible through the swirling chaos. Elias Kane, a rugged cowboy with a lawman's past turned drifter, rode his sturdy brown horse through the blizzard, his coat dusted with frost. Behind him, a creaking wagon rocked over the frozen path pulled by two exhausted horses. Inside, his wife Mara clutched their children, Liam, Sophie, and little Emma, her soft murmurs a shield against their frightened sobs. They were fugitives fleeing a nightmare that had shattered their lives. Weeks ago, their small settlement had been razed by the Shadows gang, a ruthless band of outlaws hunting gold rumored to be hidden in the hills. Elias had fought valiantly, but his brother fell, buying them time to escape. Now, with the gang's hoofbeats echoing in the distance, their survival depended on reaching a legendary refuge, a cabin deep in the forest with a fire that never died. The wagon's canvas flapped wildly as snow piled on its roof. Liam, 12 and determined, peered out with a rifle in hand. Trained by Elias, Mara whispered prayers, her eyes fixed on a faint glow ahead. The cabin emerged from the storm, its log walls weathered, snow blanketing the roof. A stone chimney spewed smoke, the flame atop it flaring unnaturally high as if sensing their approach. Beside it stood a wooden cross marking a grave that hinted at a lonely history. Elias dismounted, his boots crunching in the snow, and helped his family out. The air carried the scent of burning wood, warm and inviting. Inside, a massive fireplace dominated the room, its fire crackling with an eerie intensity. Dusty jars and tools lined the shelves, remnants of the hermit who had vanished years ago. Mara unpacked their meager supplies while the children huddled near the heat. Elias stood by the window, revolver ready, noting the timestamp 34:21 etched into the glass, a cryptic mark, perhaps a countdown. Suddenly, the ground trembled. Hoofbeats grew louder, cutting through the storm. The Shadows gang had tracked them. Elias motioned for Mara to take the children to the back room. "Stay quiet," he growled, reloading his gun. 10 silhouettes emerged from the trees, led by the Shadow, cloaked in black. "Kane, hand over the gold," the leader bellowed. Elias stepped onto the porch, defiance in his stance. The flame surged, sending a wave of heat that made the outlaws hesitate. He fired a warning shot, igniting the showdown. Bullets whizzed as Elias ducked behind the wagon, his shots precise. Liam fired from the window, his hand steady. The gang pressed forward, but the flame intensified, driving them back with searing gusts. The Shadow roared orders, but panic spread as the fire seemed alive, singeing their coats. Elias took down 3 outlaws, while Mara barricaded the door, whispering prayers. The fight stretched on, the timestamp 34:21 feeling like a prophecy of their 34-minute, 21-second stand. As the gang dwindled to 5, the Shadow charged, his gun blazing. Elias rolled aside, felling the leader with a bullet. The remaining outlaws fled, their cries lost in the wind. Silence fell, broken only by the crackling fire. Elias checked outside. 5 bodies lay in the snow. He rushed to his family, finding them safe but shaken. Mara's tears mingled with relief as they embraced, the children clinging close. The cabin's warmth enveloped them, the flame now a steady glow. The timestamp 34:21 became a symbol of their survival. As night deepened, they rested, the snow outside a silent witness to their triumph, knowing the Shadow might return. But for now, they had won.